other Zoom because I'm on this Zoom. So we'll just go ahead and get started with this one, and then I'll just log into the other Zoom after. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Happy Saturday. Today, we're going to just talk a little bit about what the Thrive Experience is. I have a now good friend because of Lavelle, Shinika. She's going to share her story today. But first, I just want to go over what the 3 steps are. You see everyone, if you are in the Live Your Best Life group, you see people posting stories. You see success stories. You see stories of people who have questions, people who started Thrive and they feel like it doesn't work for them. There are tons of stories in there, but all of those people are on the same 3 steps. It is amazing what this product can do for the body. You know, it does something different for everybody. It's what we call biohacking. Okay, so what it does for me, it may not do for you. What it does for Shinika, it may not do for Tommy. It does something different for everybody. And the amazing thing about this product is if you continue on with it, it will clean you out. Some people have a rough start. I'm not going to lie to you guys, you know. Some people have a rough start, but you have to think of all the things that you've done to your body throughout the years, you know. Everybody is not as health conscious. I know when I started thriving, I was not a health conscious person. I, you know, was an energy drinker, and those are not good for the body. No matter what the people tell you, the commercials say, they're not good for the body. But I drank them, you know. You think of all the foods that you eat. Some of the things are not good for the body. And so what these 3 steps, I'm sorry, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. What these 3 steps do for the body is it goes in, it fills your nutritional gaps. Some people detox in the beginning and some people don't. But what it does is make your body perform at peak levels. So your body starts to run the way it's supposed to run. You start to eat the way you should eat. You know, you start to eat to live and not live to eat. I would say that. You become active if you're a couch potato like I was. You know, you start to have that motivation to want to get up and do something. Oftentimes in the beginning, and I like to talk about the detox because everybody on the page, you know, they post when they're feeling amazing. Sometimes they don't post when they're not feeling so good. And when they do, we do put it through, but everybody doesn't go on and post when they're not feeling so good. They just quit. And sometimes you're not going to feel so good in the beginning. You know, you're getting all those toxins and those bad things that you did to your body out of you. So tastes good, feels good going in, doesn't always feel so good coming out. So we're doing the same 3 steps, everybody. First thing in the morning before your feet hit the floor, you're taking your men or women's capsules. Some people take 1, some people take 2. And that's why it's so important to stay connected with whoever invited you to this group, whoever invited you to this Zoom, because they have to work with you to see what works best for your body. 15 to 20 minutes later, you follow up with a lifestyle mix. Now, this right here is bulk of your B vitamins, and there's a little D3. So when you're swallowing your capsules, you're swallowing sunshine. The bulk of the rest of the vitamins are in here, along with your pre and your probiotics, some digestive enzymes. All the good stuff is here. People are like, I'm not a shake person. I don't want to do the shake. This is the best thing for your body. This shake mixes with these capsules to create the Thrive experience. You know, it gets in there, cleans the gut, gets it all out so that these vitamins are absorbing better into your body. Afterwards, you're going to put on your DFT. Everybody calls it the patch. This is Derma Fusion technology. The vitamins that are in this patch would have gotten lost in your digestive system. So they put it on your biggest organ, your skin. People are like, how do you know that's working? That doesn't work. Well, you wear a pregnancy patch, don't you? You wear a nicotine patch, don't you? So why can't vitamins work the same way? Those are your 3 steps. And every story that you hear, everybody who is thriving, they're doing those 3 steps. And when they're doing those 3 steps correctly, your body performs at peak levels because you're filling those nutritional gaps. So we have an amazing story here. I met Shinika through Thrive. You know, a lot of the people, you see all of us having togetherness and I'm like, oh, I love her. Oh, I love her. I do love these people. I didn't know them before, but I love them now because we've gotten to know each other, you know? That's another thing Thrive does for you. It puts you in a good mood where you like people. You know, I didn't like people before, but I love them now. So I'm just joking. But we're going to hear Shinika's story. She came in as a customer with a lot of skepticism. And she's just going to talk a little bit about how her life was before Thrive and how her life is now. Go on, Shinika. Take it away, girl.
Hey guys, I should have been muted, but obviously you guys been hearing me cackling in the background because I didn't mute myself. But hi, good morning guys. And yes, Thrive has been amazing for me. I actually have a really long, detailed story, but I'll try to it down for everybody today. So before Thrive, I had just had my second child. They're only 15 months apart, so I have 2 under 2 right now. Well, my oldest just turned 2, but I had just had my second child, and you guys, when I'm telling you, I was overwhelmed. I mean, I was overwhelmed. I spent a lot of time sleeping. I would sleep in from till about 12, 1 in the afternoon. My kids would sit in front of the TV or just sit wherever I was, and I would set them up and just really lounge on the couch all day. It was really hard for me because I always prayed to be a mom, and after having my second kid, I felt like I wasn't the mom that I thought I should be. It was just a really hard time. I cried a lot. I just was in a really negative place to the point where I wasn't able to do anything for my family. I wasn't cleaning the house. I wasn't cooking dinner when I was supposed to. When my fiance would get home, I would literally try to hand him the kids because I was tired. I was tired of being a mom, and I had just became one. So when I was introduced to Thrive, I was very skeptical just because I really wanted to make sure that whatever I was putting in my body was also good for my kids because I was breastfeeding. And I was skeptical for the fact that I was a stay-at-home mom. We were working on one income, and I didn't want to be a burden to my fiance in regards to getting him to buy another thing for me. Because, everybody knows that, our vitamins, they're not that cheap to begin with. So during this time, I kind of had to take a step back and really think about what I wanted. And it was about 2 weeks after having my kid where I finally clicked that, man, I can't keep doing this. I was tired of being in the kitchen crying. I was calling my friend every day so she could bring me 1-day samples. And anytime that she brought me the sample, I felt better. So I was like, okay, I think I need to go ahead and give this a try. I called Q and Tommy, and they pretty much told me that if I liked it that much, that I should become a promoter because that way I can get my product for free and I could also make a little bit of money on the side. Still, again, I was skeptical. I knew what it was doing for me, but I just didn't want to take the leap. And so I kept buying 1-day samples from my friend, and finally, I decided to become a promoter. And since then, my life has changed. The product has done more for me than I could ever imagine. I'm no longer in that negative space. I wake up early. I play with my kids. I'm present. I cook dinner when I'm supposed to be cooking dinner. And when my fiance comes home, he gets a happy me. I remember just snapping on him because it doesn't even matter what he did. I would just snap. He would come home from work. He'd be like, hey, babe. And I would be like, don't talk to me. I'm in a bad mood. The kids have been crying all day, and that wasn't who I wanted to be. So it literally has changed my life. I would say I started thriving full-time in November, and it was kind of a rough start for me. I didn't hit the normal VIP bonuses. I didn't do any of that, but I knew what the product was doing for me. And in my mind, I just wanted to let other moms know and other people who may have been suffering like I was, that there was a way that they could feel healthy and still feel good and not have to continue doing doing the normal day-to-day thing, thinking that it's normal, because it's not normal for us to be tired all the time. It's not normal for moms to wake up and just be crying and wanting to go back to sleep. Like, I know we all want to be there for our kids, be present, and just be the best version of us. So my start was pretty rough with the company, but I didn't give up. I knew that there were other moms out there, other people that could use this product, so I kept going. And I mean, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So it took me about 6 months. I would say about 2 months in, I had already replaced my income that I was making when I was working at a daycare. I had already replaced my income that I was making when I was working at the daycare that I had for my first son. And slowly but surely, my business started to build. And I was so shocked. I never thought that something like this would be for me. And I kept pushing through and I kept pushing through. And the more I told people, the more people kept coming. They were like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling good. Oh my gosh, I'm able to walk now. Oh my gosh, I'm losing all this weight. Why didn't I try this sooner? And those are the things that kept me pushing. Those are the things that kept me motivated, because I knew that we have gold in our hands. I want to say at the end of April, all of a sudden, I started having car troubles. And it really annoyed me because I had just paid off my car last year. And I was sitting in the parking lot with my 2 kids in the back, blistering hot in Georgia, having to jump start my car because of the fact that it just kept dying on me. And I called Q and Tommy, and I'm just like, man, I really wish I could hit this car bonus. It would do so much for me and my family. Right now, we're sitting in the parking lot, sweating bullets because our car won't start. And I was just like in such a terrible place. Well, guys, a week later, I hit my car bonus. I can't believe that this company has given me the option to get $800 a month for a luxury vehicle. Like, every day I wake up and I look outside, I'm like, wait, I did that because I told my story, because I loved a product. It's still so hard for me to put into words because it's like, it blows my mind. The only time I ever think about people with the cars is you look at the Mary Kay and the Avon ladies, with the pink Cadillacs and stuff, and you're like, how did they get that? Well, this is not that. This, you can get your product for free. All you need is 2 people on auto ship. If you become a promoter, there's no sign-up fees. There's nothing like that. So I literally started a business and replaced my income and got my card paid for this much money, guys, like zero. I thrive for free. I have my car payment. I feel good. My kids have a present mom. And so right now I'm like in love. This is going to be my full-time thing. Right now I'm working on bringing my husband home, or my fiance home, so that we can be a full-time family. Because at this point, with everything going on, all you want to do is spend time with your family, because tomorrow is not always promised. So we might as well get healthy as fast as we can, live our best lives. And you guys, there's so many amazing people here that I'm just in love. I'm all the way in love with everything. So that was kind of a long story short. I didn't want to get too detailed because usually I start crying. And then I get really excited, but I appreciate you guys for listening. And I hope if you guys aren't thriving, that you guys do give it a chance, because it could be the best thing that you ever decided to do for yourself.
Over 22 years ago.
You got it, Tommy?
An account, within a company.
You're going to close it out?
I'll close it out.
Tommy's going to close it out. I love Shinika's story. I'm telling you, she keeps me going. Like, Shinika keeps me on my toes. She calls me every single morning, she asks lots of questions, and I love that. Like, I love that she wants more for her family. I know what it did for my family, and it's doing the same for hers. And it just, guys, it's just one of those things, when you do good for other people, God blesses you. God blesses you. Or whoever it is you believe in, it blesses you. The universe works for you. And watching Shinika's growth, watching her life change is what fuels me every single day. I don't even do it for me. I do it for her. she doesn't do it for her. She does it for the people she brings in. So that's what this business is all about. Tommy's going to explain a little bit on how you can get your product for free, as well as what can happen for you the first 14 days when you click that promoter button.
So I love Shanika's story too. I love all the stories. They're all different. I love everybody's story because you listen and you just get to hear how this product has changed somebody's life. And it's not like this group. I wake up every morning. That's like the first thing I go look at is like, whose life was changed yesterday? Whose life was changed last night? Who slept better? Who's got energy this morning? And it all goes back to, we all take the same 3 products. We do the same 3 steps every single day. And, you know, it doesn't get any better than that. And well, yeah, actually it does, because you can do it for free. So the way that works, just to kind of touch on that, the way that works, if you have 2 people that you know of that start their Thrive experience and you refer 2 friends, the company, what they do is they take those 2 orders, add them up and give you back 50% of that in credits the following month to get your products free. So you only need 2 referrals. And I'm quite sure we all know 2 people. If you don't know 2 people, scroll through your timeline for 20 minutes. You'll see them. Because they'll tell you that they're tired. They'll tell you that they're not sleeping well. They'll tell you that they got digestive problems. They'll tell you that they're just moody or angry all the time. Like, these are all the people that this product can help, you know? So all you need is 2 friends, 2 coworkers, 2 family members, and your product is free the following month. If you decide that you want to, you know, make this a business opportunity, this company is amazing. Like, I've always stayed clear of network marketing. I've always said, I'm not doing it. It's a scam. They take your money. Nobody makes money. Nobody ever gets the pink Cadillac, only a few, you know? But I fell in love with the product first before I even knew it was a network marketing company. I fell in love with the product and I saw what it did for Q. And I knew that this was like, okay, this is a game changer. I still wasn't all the way sold. And it wasn't until probably like 7 or 8 days into my own personal experience that I was sold. I didn't need help getting out the bed in the morning. And if you guys heard my story before, you know that is huge. Being a mover for 19 years, like, I could barely get out the bed in the morning. So getting back to the business side, because I don't want to keep you guys too long. Starting off as a promoter, the company offers all new promoters the opportunity to earn 2 bonuses. Those 2 bonuses are VIP 800 and VIP 1600. That's simply doing $800 in sales. VIP 800 is simply doing $800 in sales. 2 of those orders being auto ship customers that sign up and purchase the product, and 2 of those orders being promoter upgrade packages. There's 3 different packages that you can purchase. They're not mandatory, but for the VIP bonus, they do have to purchase those packages. If you have $800 in sales, 2 customer upgrades, 2 promoter upgrades, the company gives you a $400 cash bonus, $100 in Thrive credits, and it also gives you commissions on each one of those sales. So that averages out to about $660 in cash and bonuses on your first $800 in sales. If you do that, just say you did that in your first 3 days, you knocked out VIP 800. You still have the rest of that time to run for the second bonus, which is VIP 1600. VIP 1600 is just simply doing VIP 800 all over again. It's just simply doing 2 more customers, 2 more promoters, $800 more in sales. And the company will give you another $400 in cash, another $100 in Thrive credits, and you can make commissions on each one of those sales. So that averages out to about $1320 in cash and bonuses on your first $1,600 in sales. And you're thriving free the next month. Doesn't get no better than that. There's other bonuses and incentives that the company has, but for, you know, people just getting started out, that's what we like to focus on. That's what we like to help people achieve. If you help people achieve VIP 800, you've done a wonderful thing. You've put $400 in a mom's bank account that can pay for whatever bills, car payment. You know, people are struggling right now. People are really struggling right now. And we do these opportunity Zooms to let them know, like, you can earn an extra income. You can earn an extra income just by changing somebody else's life. And I think that's just with anything in life. You change somebody else's life, your life is going to get changed. It's just that simple. We just have an awesome product to do it with. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. Thank you guys for hopping on. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the person that invited you to the Live Your Best Life group. They will get you in contact with somebody if they're not a promoter themselves, and we can definitely, discuss it further. Q, you want to say anything? Oh, she's on 2 Zooms at once.
Get back with the person who invited you to this to get more information. Please, guys, don't try to do this yourself. Don't try to do it alone. It is a group effort. Team. There is no I in team. Get back with the person who invited you. If you have questions, they're going to connect you with more people. They are. They're going to connect you with more people just so you get fully informed. We don't like to leave anybody in the dark. I've heard of people joining other network marketing companies, and I don't like to compare, but they get left in the dark. They take your money and they run. That is not what we have here. We have a family here. So if you have more questions, no question is a dumb question. Asking too many questions is not annoying to us. That is what we are here for. It is customer service at its best. So get back with the person who invited you to the Zoom. And I just want to give a shout out to Kristen Gonzalez, who is rocking the baby. No excuse. Team, no excuses.
Team, no excuses.
She is like rocking her baby on the Zoom. She is always in it. And I just have to give a shout out to her because I'm watching her walking with that baby. She works so hard and she never says no. If I was to ask Kristen to hop on the Zoom today, she would have said yes. She would have said yes. She does not give any excuses. So you guys, if she can do it, you can do it. And that's all I have to say. We are no different. We just don't quit. You have to want it. You have to want more in your life. So thanks, guys, for giving me a piece of your Saturday. Get back with the person who invited you. And we are done. Bye, guys.